Hi Internet, in this video I will be testing out a new ink. This is the Bombay Van Dyke Brown India ink. Now what led me to making this purchase was this one. So this is the Bombay Sepia color. I did test that out and review it in a separate video. A very light review, nothing too technical. And it did not come out the color I wanted it to be. So as you can see, it is like almost like a navy blue or like a deep blue color. Yeah, not totally happy with how that came out. I was a little disappointed, but I went to Michael's and I was able to get the brown, okay? So this is how it looks like inside the bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a shake. So just shaking. And it's really important to do this with inks. As you can see, there's some color build up there at the bottom. I usually see that with iridescent inks or like shimmery metallics. But let's go ahead and try this out. So I have two types of pens that I will be experimenting with today. And I am using a bargain sketchbook, so it's pretty good quality. It's thick. Markers do bleed through this type of paper, but I found that the Bombay inks, that doesn't happen. So this was, I think this was maybe $5 from Five Below. I did mention that in my last video. This sketchbook has been with me for a couple years now. So yeah, I love it. I use it for different things. So two pens, including the glass dip pen. I've had this since maybe like October or September 2024, and we're in February now. This was part of a glass dip pen set. I've played with this in a couple of videos. I did do an unboxing of this last year. It's a fantastic pen, easy to clean. I've managed to not break it. So the tip is still somewhat sharp, which is amazing. And it does have a like silicone rubber protector. I do always put that on. I haven't thrown that out. And the second pen I will be playing with is your standard quill pen. Okay, so it even has a feather and everything. But most importantly, we want to look at the nib. So standard nib. I did an unboxing of this as well over a year ago, I think. So like maybe late 2023. So if you want to take a look at that nib, I think this was AliExpress or Shein, one of those budget websites. So yeah, so I'm going to be playing with both and just seeing what happens. I might actually even place my mic on the paper so you can get those satisfying scratching sounds. Okay. So here goes. I am going to be dropping the pen directly into this. These pens are both clean. I've been playing with the Bombay pen cleaner. So I'm slowly building my Bombay collection. Okay, so I'm gonna give it one more shake. All right, so I really hope this is a true brown. It looks very brown. compared to the sepia, which I should have known, right? I mean, it's very dark, but I think at the time I thought it's just all of the bottles were black. I don't know. Or just like that's just the way the bottle looks like on the outside. But anywho, this looks like a true brown, so let's test this baby out. I have a little cocktail napkin here. I'm just gonna put the dropper there. Starting with the dip pen, or the glass pen. And if you're wondering why I even have these pens, it's for fun. I actually got both pens around the same time, and actually no, about a year apart, okay? But that's, I got them both because I wanted to experiment, and I was just getting into calligraphy in 2023, and I thought that having a glass pen would be interesting and a different experience. All right, here goes. Okay, I'm in love with it. It is very deep, but it's a true brown. So I'm not using any special handwriting. It's like basic cursive. Now I'm gonna go in again. Not necessary. My pen did manage to pick up a bunch of this color. So let's get more creative. Let's see, what am I gonna write? Oh. This is the Van Dyke Brown ink. Okay. All right, so I'm done with that. I do want to use the rest of this ink, so I'm going to go ahead and use it on the paper. So one pro tip with glass dip pens, to get the most out of the ink, you want to press down. That will deepen each letter. I have a bit of a cold. I'm still recovering. It also helps to spin the pen. I love practicing my handwriting and playing with inks of different. Okay, so it could be the quality of the paper. So this paper, again, it's like a budget paper. It's not the best. But I've also noticed with Bombay ink that it's not as diluted or something. Like it kind of dries quickly on the glass pen. Kind of disappointing. And you can even see it when you wash the tip of your pen, or like if you dip the tip of your pen in water, you'll see like thick flakes of ink versus the budget inks that came with the glass dip pen, because this was a kit, part of a kit. I don't know how typical that is. I'm just getting into inks. But yeah, not the happiest with that side of Bombay inks. But it could also be the paper. So what I'm going to do is grab another or a different type of paper, something more flat. Again, this is a sketch pad. So let me just grab something else. Whoa, I dropped my notebooks. Here, let me just pick them up. I'm gonna play around with some Post-its that I have. Yeah, I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. And hopefully that ink on the glass pen doesn't dry too quickly. All right, I'm traveling here. Okay. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll try to rush through this a little bit. But this is a turnip-shaped like notepad. Okay. So let me, yeah, it's the ink. It's not the paper. So by twisting, yeah, this isn't working too well. Really annoying. That's really annoying that it dries so fast. Okay, I'm gonna dip once more, which stinks because I feel like I'm wasting ink, but this thing is, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big bottle of ink. These Bombay inks are way bigger than my smaller inks, and it's possible that I might have to dilute it as well. But okay, moving on. I just want to focus on the color for now. I can play with the liquid, the structure of the ink later, but let me go ahead and just write down the. Okay, so it's coming out all at once. I don't know if you saw that. I'm not gonna write in cursive. That is so weird. So it's not moving the way I want it to. Just so disappointing. See, okay, so because there's a dry layer underneath, it doesn't want to behave with the new layer of ink. Yeah, I think this might need to be diluted. I did order a new calligraphy set, or a new dip pen, and it came with, or it's coming with several different things, such as an inkwell. So I'll be able to mix my ink colors. I don't have an inkwell right now, so I'm not able to play with inks as much, or dilute them. And I don't have any anyway. I don't have any small containers. So that's the problem. All right, so yeah, this is problematic. Van Dyke. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to show you what it looks like on the sketch pad here. This is gonna be retired for the evening. I'm gonna give it a good wash later. So let's use our nib here. Just a basic nib. I don't have the exact numbers. Yeah, nothing too special here, okay? So let's go ahead and dip. I'm just gonna give it a little I don't want to go in all the way. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of ink. Okay, so I'm gonna just write a little bit on the top. I really don't want this video to reach 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, all right, so this is way better. This color doesn't... Let me move you to the sketch pad. Perform too well with glass pens. The nib I'm using shows the color best. And I'm just gonna draw a line. Oh, and it's already drying. But I was able to get a lot out of that, so that's all good. Yeah, it's already drying. Okay, so this ink dries really fast. I'm gonna have to find a way to dilute it, but again, I ordered a new pen with an inkwell, an inkwell set, okay? It felt like a necessary purchase because I want to start mixing different colors together. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side and I'm gonna show you in the best way that I can what this color looks like. I think I found, or I'm getting closer to the shade of brown that I would like to see on the paper. What I really want again is like a coffee stain look, but I'm gonna have to keep playing around. Alrighty. So this is what it looks like with the glass dip pen. The color comes out much deeper, and I don't know if it's because I'm placing more pressure. I'm really not sure. And this is what it looks like on top. This is way, 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 way better. Yeah, I'm sorry to show you that upside down, but this is like a, I want to say like a mocha brown, and what I want is an espresso brown. Espresso, or is it espresso? I don't drink coffee. I just want a coffee stain look. But I'm getting closer. This is really, really nice. Well, that was my little review video of the Van Dyke Brown ink. I'm still playing with or learning about ink and calligraphy tools, pens, things of that nature. I try to shop within a budget, and I have to say, I think this was maybe less than $5 USD. I used like a 30% coupon at Michael's at the store. So yeah, definitely true to color. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.